Max, thank you again for your time, man. I really appreciate you taking the time.
For sure. I appreciate you reaching out.
So according to Tapology, which is only correct like 50% of the time, you had your first MMA fight back in 2017 on there. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. How did you get into this MMA thing, and what made you decide to start competing?
Honestly, I just think it was in my blood because when I was in 5th grade, I was in Walmart or something, and it was with my first money I ever had of my own, and I saw these boxing gloves, and I just was like, it was just in me to get those. I didn't have a reason or nothing. So I bought 2 pairs, knowing I'd have to use, eventually someone else is going to put the other pair on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got those, and I was just doing I never watched any TV or any boxing before that.
Okay.
So I would, throw these random punches, thinking I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
So then I moved in 6th grade, and I saw my first UFC fight.
Okay.
I can't remember who it was. I think it was Chuck Liddell or one of the OGs.
Yeah.
And, just the excitement and the feeling they had after they won is what really was oh, I know what that feels like. I want that feeling.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then a couple years went by where I didn't really take it serious, and I was pretty young, and didn't really have anybody pushing me to it.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of on my own. So then I started training, and I wish I would have got into it right away, but I trained for about 7 years before I started fighting.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of just history ever since then.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, I took my road trip, and that was about 3 years ago.
Okay.
And after I got back, I was I found myself kind of.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Started taking things really serious, and just kind of hit the ground running. I just decided this is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome, man. What was the reaction from your friends and family when you're like, dude, I'm gonna go do this and pursue this MMA thing?
I think they all kind of knew something like this was gonna happen. It wasn't a surprise by any means.
Right.
Yeah. It was during my partying days, it was always a story about a fight or this or that. It was always I was always really around that.
Yeah.
So
gotcha.
I don't know. Yeah. I just mainly that feeling of victory.
Yeah.
Or having it all pay off. That's what really keeps me going.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So you started your career at 1-3, but now you're on a 3-fight win streak. What changed after those losses that kind of kicked you into high gear and have got you on this win streak now?
Yeah, I think those 2 losses I took back to back, those were it was kind of early in my career.
Yeah.
And it was the biggest shows, all the cameras and lights, and there's a camera in my face walking out, my second fight ever. So I think a lot of that kind of got to my head a little bit.
Yep.
I may have been thinking about it too much and not what I should have been thinking about.
Sure.
After that second loss, walking into my next fight, I was just man, I've already experienced the big shows, the cameras, the lights. So I feel like nothing's really I've experienced kind of that big production.
Yeah.
So all the smaller ones don't really seem like much. Don't really kind of get to my head anymore.
Yeah.
Kind of just go out there and be I've already done this on TV. So
right.
I don't know. I feel that's what I needed. I needed that pressure, that live pressure. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, on Tapology, it looks like you had almost every other fight. You had a cancellation. What the heck happened there, man?
Oh man, I know my experience would I'd probably already be pro here with my experience. I just keep backing out on me. When I first started my debut, I think it took 6 guys to actually confirm, and the guys that did sign it are the ones that canceled. So it was. Yeah, I was just finding somebody that it was weird. I didn't have any experience, and no one wanted to fight.
Okay.
So I think that's the hardest thing is trying to get someone to actually show up. Everybody can sign the paper and do the contract, but I've had guys back out of me at weigh-ins.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I've seen that happen here in the local, Coeur d'Alene area as well, where, fighters are signed and ready to go, and they even will weigh in, and then they just not show up for fight night. And it's whoa, what just happened?
Right. Yeah, and to do all that work, and cut the weight and get all the ticket sales, whatever you got to do. Yeah, so it's a bummer. Wow. But that's what sucks about amateurs, too. It's just a slap on the wrist. These guys need to get blacklisted or something.
Yeah, you would think.
This same promoters will use the same guys. They need to knock that off.
Yeah.
It just gets old. It makes you not want to fight for these guys.
Sure. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, yeah, none of their guys are legit. So.
Wow. Now, when you're backstage and you're about ready to walk out to the cage, how are you feeling, man? What's that backstage process like? Are you feeling nervous, or do you ever get scared at all?
I think the scared feeling's always there. Like it's more of like a fear, but it's always going to be there.
Yeah.
But it all depends on how you mentally, prepare for it. It's already you're already going to have that feeling. Mm-hmm. So weeks going up to it, you got to prepare mentally how you're gonna take that. How you're gonna, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So I like to try. I'm pretty calm. Most people won't even think I'm about to go fight.
Okay.
Sometimes I don't even warm up. I feel like I've already done all the training for this fight. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'll stretch out and stay warm, but sometimes I won't even hit mitts before my fight. Okay. So I'm pretty calm and composed. Like I said, after my 2 fights, I would think so much that it would just it'd cloud everything.
Gotcha.
So now I'm more of just let it go, do my thing, do what I've been training for, what I was meant to do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Now, when you're in the cage, you've been fighting for a while now, but are you able to zone everything out and listen to your coaches, or do you get in there and go, I've got a game plan, I just zone everything out and you do your own thing?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, definitely. Like with the experience, like my first fight, it went from just noise. You know what I mean? Noise. I couldn't break any of it up. And now my last fight, I can hear my coach just crystal clear.
Nice.
So it does help a lot. Yeah, it keeps me calm too, hearing like a familiar voice. And
do you have a goal date in mind that when you want to go pro?
Not a date. I would like to get. I want a war. I want a good war, a good battle. Yeah, someone that will really push me in, where it's just back and forth, a good war before I go pro. Or I don't know. I'm just looking for a nice stylistic fight before I go pro. Yeah. So I don't want to run into that going pro. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Now, where you fight as amateurs, do you guys have to wear shin guards or anything like that?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Okay. So what's the difference between an amateur and a pro fight then? No elbows or something? Or
yeah, no elbows. No elbows to the face and no knees to the face. But you can knee to the body. Gotcha. In some promotions, you can elbow to the body.
Oh, okay.
If you're grounded.
Yeah.
Not very many people. It's more of a forearm.
Yeah,
you can't hit the point. Yeah, that's pretty much the only difference. Some guys, some promotions do shin pads. Not very many though. It all depends on like your experience. If it was like your first fight, they'd be like, all right, you got to put these shin pads on.
Yeah.
But most of the time, no, they're pretty lenient. Yeah. I have noticed in Idaho though that it seems like a lot of those amateur guys are all shin pads.
Yeah, so a lot of the shows that I go to, they're in Washington. The state put in a law that any amateur fighters have to wear shin guards. And so it's really weird because I saw it before they put that law in effect where amateurs didn't have to wear that. And then all of a sudden, everybody had to put shin guards on that were fighting amateur.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I kind of understand. But at the same time, the shin pads that they do wear are just so thin.
Totally.
Yeah, it's not like you're getting like nice Venom shin guards, where it's gonna actually protect you.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I get it though, but at the same time, if you're gonna go pro, you need to get ready for it.
Yep. Yeah. Absolutely. Well, when can us fans expect to see you fight again?
I've actually just got word that I might be fighting March 7th.
Okay.
So that's coming up, and yeah, my coach asked me if I wanted it, and I normally just say, yeah, I'm ready. I try to stay ready.
Yeah.
I try not to get ready. That's kind of something that goes around in our gym. We stay ready. So any opportunity that comes up, we can grab it. We can take it.
Yeah. Do you cut much weight for your fights?
No, not too much.
Okay.
It varies. It's up and down.
Yeah. Nice.
Some guys think I'm a bigger 55er. Some guys think I'm a smaller 55. It's kind of up and down.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to shift to some fun questions here for you. I've got these pod decks. This is something that I use. It's for podcasters, and they just are random questions. Some of them are really rad. Some of them are out there. So I don't know. Maybe we'll get a win. Maybe we won't. I don't know. I'll randomly pull one out here.
Sounds good.
Says, this is kind of a good one. What do you value most in your friends?
Ooh, loyalty.
Loyalty. That's a good one, man, for sure. I'm a music guy, so I always love to ask this question. But what's your favorite type of music, or do you have a favorite band that you like to listen to?
My favorite band that has motivated me the most is it's a band called Stick Figure.
Okay.
I call it white boy reggae.
Okay.
So it's kind of that feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just every word, most of their songs just kind of hit me.
Okay.
That's kind of a song called Fire on the Horizon.
Okay.
It's from Stick Figure. that song by itself motivated me to take that 6-month road trip.
Nice. I'm gonna have to check them out, man.
You should for sure. And then there's another band. They're an Australian band. Kind of funny names. There's Stick Figure and then Sticky Fingers.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I've heard those guys before. That's awesome.
Okay. Yeah, so I grew up listening to rock, like through and through. I was a rocker for sure. You know, I think it was more about like rage. I feel like I had rage as a kid.
Sure.
And now it's more things that make sense to what's going on in my life now, and motivation.
Yep. Yeah.
Not a bunch of crap.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I grew up in like, hardcore Korn fan and, Rob Zombie, right? And then I actually worked for Universal Records for a year, and so they forced me to open up my ears to listen to other music, like hip-hop and rap and country and all that stuff. So I kind of grew into the other genres as well, so it was kind of a cool experience.
For sure. Yeah, I'm pretty open, though. I'm pretty open-minded.
Awesome.
And pretty much everything.
Yeah, very cool. So. It looked like you have a picture of a really cool dog. What's your dog's name?
Yeah, Manny. We just recently got him.
Okay.
My last dog passed away.
Oh man, I'm sorry. That's
the one I took the road trip with. So that was a big loss. That was my first loss, closest to me.
Sure. Okay.
So I had to get a new dog right away to cope with the grieving and everything. So yeah, he's really good. Good looking dog, smart. He's a pit bull, lab, bulldog.
Oh really? Okay, that's a cool mix. Right on.
You don't see bulldog in him though.
Yeah.
He's mainly a lab pit bull.
Okay. I have 2 more questions for you. What's the most painful tattoo that you got?
Ooh, I'd have to say my back.
Okay.
I have my last name and a bunch of scenery going on my back, and going over the spine and the shoulder blades.
Yes.
Is very fun.
Yeah, I have some of my shoulder blades as well, and certainly remember that pain when I got that. That's for sure.
When they would go over my spine, I could feel it in my toes. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
The elbow kind of hurts.
Oh, the elbow?
Yeah.
Yeah, for
right
sure.
On the elbow bone. They say not to even go on it, but it's kind of hard not to when you have a full image,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. You get used to it. It's more of like an irritating pain, I think. That's how I explain tattoos. It's like you want to slap the guy, like knock that off.
Right.
But it's going to look cool.
Yeah.
Oh, my first tattoo was on my forearm. I actually fell asleep.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. I was in a really bad position. I'm like this. And I fell asleep.
You got Khabib and Ferguson coming up. Who wins that fight, man?
Oh, man. I want someone to beat Khabib, but I also want Khabib to stay undefeated. It's just one of those things. Like, it's such a legacy.
Yeah.
You almost don't want it to get ruined, but you also want to see him get smashed.
Totally.
So I'm a fan of Tony. I love his style. So I'm hoping Tony takes it.
Okay. Right on.
That's what I'm hoping for. Get some elbows, get some blood. I feel like I hope he's been working on some defense on the ground so he can get back to his feet and do what he does.
Right.
So I'm hoping for Tony.
For Tony. Cool. Also wanted to give you an opportunity just to give a shout out to coaches, teammates, sponsors, anything like that, man. The camera is all yours, brother.
Heck yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah, sponsors. I got a bunch of sponsors. Vital Proteins. They're my collagen supplement. They have a pre-workouts powder and recovery powder, things like that. The Jab Shop. They're my screen printing company, so they kind of do all my t-shirt designing, high quality. Drink Simple, they keep me hydrated, all organic. Zone Healer, chiropractor, that's actually who I just got back from. So he keeps me aligned and ready to go. Anchor 13 is my tattoo. The Lux, these guys right here, my apparel company.
Okay.
Home Painting, they're actually from where I grew up, Princeton, Minnesota.
Okay.
So yeah, they've been with me since day one. They do indoor, outdoor painting. BioTrust Nutrition. They're my protein supplement. Iron Jaw, fully custom mouth guards. Lace and Loop. I don't know if you ever heard of Lace and Loop.
No.
They're cool. They're just such a simple little product, and it helps. Lace up gloves.
Yeah.
They're kind of hard to put on by yourself. You can't really, tie them by yourself. Yeah. So Lace and Loop has this little product where it's Velcro, and you tie it onto those laces, and you just wrap that Velcro around with the lace hooked up to it.
Oh, nice.
Super legit. So you can put on lace-up gloves by yourself.
Nice.
CBD of St. Cloud, they helped me with my recovery. Have you ever used CBD before?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely, man.
Yeah, I'm a believer in that stuff. And they have so many different products. And then HKA, they're my gear companies. They do fully custom gear, metallic colors, whatever. And then Stamina Patch.
Okay.
They're like a recovery tape. Shoot, I forgot what it's called now, where it sticks on, you put it on like joints and...
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know what that's called, but I see people doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like that, but it's like medicated.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah, that works awesome. Yeah, those are my sponsors, and then my team at Start Jiu Jitsu. They're in St. Cloud, Minnesota. My head coach, Brock Larson. He's actually a former UFC 1 championship fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, all my close teammates, Joey Hart, Angel, Tyler, Bobby, all you guys keep me better, keep me pushing. And my family, my girlfriend. If it wasn't for my girlfriend, I probably wouldn't even have time to do this right now. So a big shout out to her,
Yeah.
Jenny Crandall. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Come on, man. That's awesome, dude. It's such an honor to be able to talk to you, man. I'm excited to see you hopefully step back in the cage March 7th. It's going to be awesome, man. Thank you so much for your time, man. This is awesome.
Heck yeah, thank you. Hope to be on here again.
Absolutely,
guys. Thank you so much for hanging around. Really appreciate it. If you'd like to see more videos from Top Rated MMA and the Bearded Biz Show, please click the playlist and also hit subscribe to our channel. Become part of the Top Rated MMA and Bearded Biz community. We would really appreciate your support. Also, please leave a comment below. I will read and respond to all of them. Thank you so much. Have an awesome day.